What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video, my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to do an episode of my news Gematria. I know this is primarily a sports channel, but sometimes I'll do some news stuff. If you're on my YouTube channel right now, go to my playlists. I have some stuff on the metaverse, NFTs, crypto. I have a few news videos. Did a whole bunch for Gabby. And then, of course, my lessons that I did when I first started my channel. So this will get put in the News Gematria playlist. And before I get started on this, I know this is going to be a sensitive topic. It's a tragedy that happened. I just want you to know, whether you've seen my videos before or not, I want you to know that this is not me making fun of the situation. This is not me making light of the situation. This is not me trying to downplay any seriousness of the situation. I like to use numbers and what I call junk mathematics, just a bunch of different stuff, Gematria, mathematics, prime numbers, Fibonacci numbers, patterns, numerical patterns, coincidences, just things like that for sports mostly. So I don't really like to do news too much just because I know how easy it is to make up whatever the fuck you want at any given time, even with sports. But just consider this me making up just some dumb shit just for fun, just because I don't have a whole lot of sports to do right now. And please don't be offended by this. Don't lead with emotion. If you're mad at me for just crunching some numbers and putting some things together on a sensitive topic, don't be, because I mean no harm. This is just what I do for sports, applying it to news. You can just take it all as coincidence. I'm not trying to push an agenda. I don't think I'm not trying to push an agenda or conspiracy or whatever. This is just what I do for fun. So don't get mad at me. Don't flag me. If you do, eat shit and die. Just kidding. Kind of. All right, let's get started here. So, 4th of July parade. Tragedy happened. My heart goes out to the families and that were affected and all the people that are affected. I'm not trying to downplay that at all. I'm not saying this is fake or scripted. People will believe what they want to believe. This is just me crunching numbers, finding coincidences. And I'm going to continue to say this over and over again, no matter how much you're tired of me hearing it, because I don't want you guys to like cuss me out for no reason. All right. So 4th of July parade 2022. The words, oops, I don't even have the share screen up. Let's go ahead and share my screen. Let's get into it. Here we go. So I'm thinking you're seeing the screen that I'm seeing, but you weren't. Okay. So let's make it a little bit bigger than that. Let's go there. Okay. 4th of July parade 2022. So the words 4th of July parade, and I'll even put this in the calculator. 4th of July parade, it's already there. 4th of July parade written out sums to 222, and it sums to 264. 222, 264. The words 4th of July parade. Well, this year just so happens to be the year 2022, right? 4th of July parade, 222. This is the year 2022. And the 4th of July, the Independence Day this year, was the 246th Independence Day. 246 is just an anagram of 264. It's the same numbers being used: 264, 246, 2022, 222. 4th of July parade. What do we get in the year 2022 at a 4th of July parade on the 246th Independence Day, which is just an anagram of 264? We get 24 injured, 6 dead at a 4th of July parade. Kind of fucked up. Now, the numbers are probably going to change for the injured, just because I know they're going to start to count people that may have been trampled, or people that may have, sprained their ankle trying to run away or stuff like that. But the main number that was reported was 6 dead, 24 injured. 6 killed, 24 injured. 6 dead, 24 injured. 6 dead, 30 hurt. 6 dead, 24 injured. 6 dead, 30 hurt. 6 victims, 24 hospitalized. 6 confirmed dead, 24 injured. This was in Indianapolis. This one doesn't relate to it. Please confirm 6 dead, 24 injured on the 4th of July parade in Illinois. So the main number was 24 injured, 6 dead, or 6 dead, 24 injured. 246. 246 Independence Day. 4th of July parade sums to 264. 222. This was the year 2022. 246 Independence Day. So that's kind of interesting. Again, not trying to take away from the tragedy, not trying to say this was fake, not trying to say this was scripted or anything like that. I'm just trying to say that if you type in these words, these are the numbers you get. If you recognize the year and the event and what happened, those are the numbers you get. Whether that means anything, I have no idea. That's going to be up to you to decide. But I did make a post on the shooting itself with the shooter. Once a name was announced yesterday, there's been other information that has been released, but this is what I wrote yesterday once they released his name or his identity. But Highland Park shooter in the Hebrew calendar. So the 4th of July yesterday was the 5th day of the 11th month for the Hebrew civil side of the calendar, written 5/11. And the person of interest for the Highland Park parade shooting, his full name is Robert, quote unquote, Bobby Crimo the third, III, which sums to 115, which is just a reflection of 5/11, it being the 5th day of the 11th month. Now, before you guys jump all over me for the Hebrew calendar, we are in a leap year. There's 13 months for this particular year that we are in. So I know a lot of you will say, no, the Hebrew civil calendar is the 5th day of the 10th month. No, we are in a leap year. There's 13 months in a leap year instead of 12. Okay, that was just a side note. But anyway, his full name, including his nickname, Bobby, sums to 115. 115 is just a reflection of 5/11. Okay. So 5/11, 115, just reflections of each other. If we just use his regular name, if we just call him Bobby Crimo or Crimo, he sums to 58. And if you write out the number 58, it also sums to 115. His full name, 115, reflection of 5/11, it being the 5th day of the 11th month in the Hebrew leap year. His full name, Robert Bobby Crimo III, sums to 128 as well. And this is actually my biased number for most of you who follow my work. 128, 182, 218, 812. This number I did a lot of videos on, and that's where you'll find the Gabby Petito case. In the Gabby Petito case, I did over 45 videos here, and that's the number that I'm talking about in those videos. 128, 182, 218, 812. So if you guys aren't familiar with why I say this 128 is my biased number and his full name sums to 128 and why I think that's important, I have over 40 videos of the Gabby Petito case that can help you out a little bit if you're interested. But let's go a little bit further. His full name, 128. The words Independence Day sums to 128. So his full name, 128. This happened on Independence Day, 128. And of course, he's the current person of interest, 218. 218 just an anagram of 128. Person of interest equals 214 as well, just like his full name, Robert Bobby Crimo III equals 214. And yes, he is a local rapper. Local rapper sums to 54. It was the 5th day of the 4th month on the Hebrew religious side of the calendar. For those of you guys who don't know, there's two sides to the Hebrew calendar, the civil and the religious. Hebrew civil, the Hebrew religious. 5th day of the 11th month. Because this year, 5782, is a Jewish leap year. There's 13 months instead of 12. 5th day of the 4th month on the Hebrew religious side. The words local rapper sums to 54. So this local rapper on the 5th day of the 4th month, written 5/4, went ahead and did what he did And this means that this was the 94th day of the Hebrew religious year. Okay. 5th day of the 4th month, 5/4, the 94th day of the Hebrew religious year. So we got the 54 and the 94. And his rapper name that he has tattooed on his face is called Awake. Awake sums to 94. In fact, it's one of the only largest numbers. Everything else is like 41, 14, 31, then it's 94. So 5th day of the 4th month, the local rapper, 54, named Awake, 94, 94th day of the Hebrew religious year. Now, this is what I got into in the beginning. Like I said, 4th of July parade sums to 264. There were 24 people were shot, 6 dead, similar numbers being used. And of course, this was the 246th birthday for America. Now, unfortunately, there was a pool of blood left at the Port Clinton Square, 222. We already went over that number. 4th of July parade, 222. Year 2022. Port Clinton Square, 222, by this 22-year-old person of interest in 2022. And at the time, he was still on the run when I wrote this. He hadn't been caught yet. And so some of the Daily Mail was saying armed and dangerous is what the words they were writing. And so armed and dangerous, if you write it out, sums to 74. This happened on Independence Day, sums to 74. July 4th, written 7/4. And we're going to go into that a little bit more because the Daily Mail, or they want us to know that he is obsessed with the number 74. Oh, hey, they changed his age. He's 21. Ah, okay. Well, that connection doesn't work. Yesterday, they were saying he was 22. That's interesting. Okay. Well, here at the Daily Mail, they want you to know that the cops are probing the link between his obsession with the numbers 4 and 7. Okay. He was armed and dangerous, 74. On Independence Day, 74. July 4th, written 7/4. Yeah, I guess they're saying he's 21 now. All right. But yeah, so he has a tattoo. So let's go with the picture. So he has a tattoo of 47. I guess he also has a 47 neck tattoo as well. I think I saw that somewhere. Yeah, he has a cheek tattoo. Oh, no, cheek. I thought it said a neck as well. Oh, yeah, I thought this was funny. So numerical date of July 4th, written 7/4, and the next president of the United States will be the 47th. What? Are they telling us that the 46th president isn't going to be elected next? Is that what they're saying? They're going to say we are going to get a 47th? Who's going to be the 47th? Guess it's not going to be Joe Biden. The 46th isn't going to win. I thought that was kind of funny how they made that connection. I didn't even think of that. That's funny. I don't know. What are they saying there? But anyway, he has a 47 on his face, right? And then his car 47, and then he tweets out 7447. So they want you to know that he has this obsession with the number 47 or 74, and they'll tell you that they like to use numbers in reverse, right? Which is the date of July 4th in reverse. So yeah, they use reverse numbers. They'll tell you, and that's why I only use the 4-base ciphers. Right, these are the only 2 ciphers I use: the English cipher and then the basic cipher where it's all broken down, or the numerology cipher. And then I use these 2 ciphers in reverse, and that's what makes the 4-base ciphers. As above, so below; as within, so without; the yin and the yang. I probably said that wrong, but yeah, they use reverse. That's why I do that. That's why I only use the 4-base ciphers. I don't use any of these other ciphers. I promise you. Sometimes I might glance at them, but these are the only 4 ciphers I use every single time. It's the only ciphers I put any weight on. But it's because of the reverse, right? The 4-2. If the reverse, if that wasn't a thing, like the as above, so below, and as within, so without, if that wasn't a principle, I wouldn't even use the reverse. It would just be the 2. But that's why I use the 4. But then it also kind of think of the 4 seasons, summer, winter, spring, and fall. The 4 calendars that I use. I made up the Gregorian religious, but the 2 sides of the Hebrew, the one side of the Gregorian, and I made up the other side modeled after the Hebrew. Okay, I'm going on a tangent. But anyway, yeah, they let you know about the 4 sevens. And also one thing I thought about that I thought was interesting about his tattoo was he has 4-7 on his face, right? He also has his rapper name Awake tattooed on his face. Okay, so this happened on the 94th day of the Hebrew religious year or religious day. 94th day of the Hebrew religious day, which is also July 4th. Let me bring this back up. 94th day of the Hebrew religious, 7/4 on the Gregorian. Independence Day, 128/7/4. So his face tattoos let you know what it is, right? That's the 4-7 is the most obvious one, right? Because July 4th, 4-7, Independence Day, 4-7-7-4. But the word awake is the more hidden one, right? Because awake sums the 94th day on the Hebrew religious. How many people really are following the Hebrew calendar when it comes to this type of work, right? So everyone's going to pick up on the 47. Nobody but maybe 1 or 2 people in the entire world. There's more than that. But trying to make my point would pick up on the awake 94, it being the 94th day of the Hebrew. All right, but that's my gig. Hopefully you guys weren't too offended. Yeah, be safe out there, guys. It's kind of crazy. So this world's kind of crazy. Wish you guys the best. And thank you for watching the video. Thank you for the support. And again, hopefully I didn't offend anybody. And I'll see you in the next video.